So in review, Joe, what did we do? Well, the first thing we did was you rotated the left hand clockwise about an inch so the left thumb sits to the right of the arrow in the middle of your grip. Second thing we did was, instead of playing from a square stance, which would be 90 degrees, we just shut you up. We closed you a little bit, closed your stance a little bit. Now, from that point, what I wanted you to remember is to get your chest rotated as well. Yeah, so don't just set up with your stance closed. I want everything rotated to the right, and you're going to drop that right shoulder down. You create a little bit of side bend, and that helps you launch the ball in the air.
So in that regard, all right, so
do you know where Brendan is?
I do not. I do not. I'm sorry. Hi.
so on line,
Yes. Yeah, just a little bit.
just a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want you to take the whole bottle of pills. Just one. Just a little bit.
But this turn,
Yeah. Think about it like this,
you
Joe.
say you said about 20 degrees?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So, you know, like in this instance here, your target is right here. I'm going to put a circle on your target, which is the corner of that bunker. And your stance is 20 yards to the right.
Okay.
And then when you swung back, you got a better shoulder turn. The club is farther back now. When we started this lesson, you weren't getting the club anywhere near there. Here's what we started with. You had your shoulders open. Let's just take a look at the differences here. Your shoulders are pointed to the left. Your stance line was pointed to the left. You had your shoulders pointed over here. You have your feet pointed over here. And then you're trying to hit it down this line. And then your backswing was pretty good, but there's no backswing. I mean, that's a chip shot. That's a long pitch shot.
Well, that's about the distance I was getting.
That's right.
You know,
And then we turned you to the right. We got your body. Now look at that backswing.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot better, right? And so all we did was you just positioned your trunk a little bit in a preset position, so you're already rotated, and that gives you a little more distance. And then we strengthened your grip, and now you're coming down right on the plane, which you always do. You got a good swing. The club's coming in, you rotate it. Nice contact. You release the club. Now the only thing we got to do is get that right foot all the way up onto the toe. We got to get that, come onto the right toe, and that's, you know, one of the drills you can do. I call it the Thomas drill. What you're going to do is you're going to rotate, put the club across your thighs, and bring your right knee into your left knee. Feel like you're squeezing a ball between your legs. And you just practice that exercise, and that'll give you the motor training, the motion training to sort of implement that into your real swing. Yeah.
Do I have to worry about my lower body here, or I mean, is that something I should worry about at this point?
Well, I don't think so.
Right.
I want your swing eventually, of course, to finish with, you know, on your right toe. But I think you want to compartmentalize what you learned today.
Yeah.
And just take the separate piece of the lower body and just work on that. But don't think about it when you're playing.
Oh yeah.
You're just going to implement that over time.
Okay.
Just through motion. Just do this every day for 5 minutes. And pretty soon, you know, the other thought would be bring your hands over your left shoulder and hold your position.
Okay.
And that'll help your balance. But that's a big deal. Yeah, I love that backswing now. You got a little more wrist cock. I mean, there it's just stiff. There's not a whole lot going on there.
It just stops.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look how much you've turned your hips more, shoulders are turned more, everything's better. All right. Now, the heel strike is gone.
Yeah, it looks like I hit in the middle.
You did. Now, we said in the first video, I wanted you to give yourself more room. Well, you got a little more space here. Now, how do you create space? You push your hips back a little bit more,
Okay.
and that creates more space. You don't want your hips underneath you. You want your hips out. You want your rear end back a little bit.
Yeah, I'll try that. I've got a slightly bad lower back, so I think that's what I do.
Yeah.
In order,
yeah.
The bending,
the
bending is one of those ones that it just
Doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hurts.
Okay. Well, but I can. But you want the hands then out.
A little bit.
A
I'd
little
like
bit.
to have some space here. That's
Yeah,
all.
okay.
Yeah, but I understand if this hurts, I get it because I got a herniated disc in my back, and I know how that is.
Yeah, it's the old age catching up, boy.
Yeah.
You do a lot of stuff when you're younger, and
Right, overuse injury.
Yep.
Yep. So that's good. I don't think we don't want to complicate this thing.
no. Well, I mean, this is something that I can just go practice.
Yeah, and I don't think like I said, I don't think it's going to be hard to implement.